The 3,000-year peace is over, aliens declare war, but humans only laugh. The holographic projection flickered to life above every major city on Earth. Ambassador Zekthor of the Galactic Concordance stood 12 feet tall, his crystalline exoskeleton refracting light into menacing rainbows. His voice boomed across continents, translated instantly into every human language. People of Earth, your 3,000-year isolation ends today. The Concordance has monitored your development with patience, but you have become a threat. We hereby declare war upon humanity. Surrender now, or face annihilation. In Tokyo, a businessman sipping coffee snorted mid-sip. In New York, teenagers recording the message burst into laughter. Across social media, memes exploded within seconds. #AlienWarLOL trended globally before Zekthor finished speaking. The ambassador's mandibles clicked in confusion. You laugh. Do you not comprehend? We command 17,000 star systems. Our fleet could glass your planet in hours. From the crowd in London, someone shouted back at the hologram, "Mate, you're 3,000 years late." Zekthor's confusion rippled through the Concordance command ship. He consulted his advisors, who had assured him that humans were still the primitive, warlike species they'd been millennia ago. Their last surveillance data showed humans with crude nuclear weapons and barely functional space programs. Perhaps they don't understand our power, suggested his tactical officer. Deploy the demonstration fleet. 300 warships materialized in Earth's orbit, each larger than a city. Their weapons systems hummed with enough energy to split continents. Surely now the humans would cower. Instead, Earth's response was a simple transmission: "Welcome to the Sol system. Please proceed to Luna Station for processing. Be advised, weapons discharge within the heliosphere is strictly prohibited and will result in immediate neutralization." Neutralization? Zekthor's laugh was bitter. With what? Your primitive rockets. The answer came not in words but in action. The warship's weapon systems simply stopped working. Not damaged, not destroyed, just switched off, as if reality itself had rejected their function. Panic spread through the fleet as their shields evaporated next. A new hologram appeared before Zekthor. An elderly human woman with kind eyes and silver hair smiled at him. "Ambassador, I'm Dr. Sarah Chen, Earth's diplomatic liaison. I apologize for the confusion. Let me catch you up on the last 3 millennia." Images flooded his neural interface. Humanity hadn't just developed during their isolation, they'd transcended. After achieving world peace in the 22nd century, they'd turned inward, exploring consciousness itself. By the 24th century, humans had mastered quantum manipulation at the subatomic level. By the 28th, they'd learned to interface directly with the fundamental forces of the universe. The cities the Concordance had observed from afar weren't population centers, they were monuments, museums of humanity's physical past. The actual human civilization existed partially outside conventional spacetime, their consciousness expanded across dimensions the Concordance couldn't even detect. "We kept the lights on," Dr. Chen explained gently, "because we didn't want to alarm anyone. We thought our old friends in the galaxy might visit eventually. We just didn't expect a declaration of war." She chuckled softly. "Though I suppose from your perspective, we did seem rather aggressive back in the day." Zekthor felt his certainty crumbling. "Then, why haven't you conquered the galaxy yourselves?" "Conquer?" Dr. Chen looked genuinely puzzled. "Ambassador, we learned something during our long peace: the universe is infinitely more interesting when you listen rather than dominate. We've been waiting for the rest of the galaxy to develop, to grow beyond conquest and war. We hoped eventually you'd reach out in friendship rather than fear." She gestured, and suddenly Zekthor could perceive it, the true scope of human civilization. Structures of pure thought spanning parsecs, gardens of quantum probability, entire pocket universes cultivated like bonsai trees. Humanity hadn't conquered the stars, they'd befriended reality itself. So what happens now? Zekthor asked quietly, his war rhetoric abandoned. Dr. Chen's smile widened. Now. We finally get to show you around. 3,000 years is far too long to go without good neighbors. Would you like some tea? We've developed 17,000 varieties, one inspired by each culture in the concordance. As Earth's true nature revealed itself, laughter echoed across the galaxy, but this time, it was the warm laughter of reunion, not mockery. The war was over before it began, ended not by weapons but by the simple realization that humanity had long ago moved beyond such primitive solutions. Peace, it turned out, was always the greater power.